I've had a funny journey with the word empathy, because I answered a question earlier today, and I felt like sharing it because I've noticed something that is the shadow side of leaning on empathy, and it kind of coincides with something that I wrote a couple of days ago, maybe last week, where there was an INFJ question asking about what your superpower is, and then I said something about reading a room, and someone commented saying that that's actually very unhealthy. Um, but I kind of know where I fit in general, whether I'm welcomed, tolerated, accepted, embraced. So I don't know, but I'll share what I wrote about. I guess maybe the shadow side of empathy. Um, see, can I make this bigger? Okay. Um, is empathy used as a mask to hide the selfishness behind the good deed you are doing for someone? It can be. And I think this is one of those uncomfortable truths that highly empathetic people eventually have to confront in themselves. Here's the hard question. When you do something kind for someone, is it for them, or is it to feel good about yourself, or to be seen as the caring one, to avoid guilt, or to create an unspoken debt? Sometimes it's both, and that's where it gets murky. What I've noticed in my own journey as a recovering people pleaser, I had to examine my empathy with a microscope. I realized that a lot of what I called empathy was actually enmeshment, feeling other people's emotions so deeply that I couldn't separate their needs from my own. That's not empathy, that's a boundary problem dressed up as sensitivity. Control. If I anticipated your needs and met them before you asked, I could manage your perception of me. I got to be the good one, the thoughtful one, the indispensable one. That's not generosity, that's strategy. Avoidance. Focusing on your problems meant I didn't have to sit with my own discomfort, my own emptiness, my own needs I'd neglected. Covert contracts. I give, I give, I give, and somewhere underneath I expect something back: loyalty, appreciation, reciprocity. When it doesn't come, I feel resentful. But I never stated my needs out loud, so who's really being unfair? Real empathy has no strings. It says, I see you, I care, and I'm offering this freely. It doesn't keep score. It doesn't secretly expect anything. It doesn't collapse if the other person doesn't respond correctly. So, yes, empathy absolutely can be a mask. Not for malicious selfishness, usually, but for unexamined needs running the show behind the scenes. The work is learning to meet your own needs directly so your giving becomes clean.